With the market ripping, we should look forward to where the money is going next. And the microcaps haven't been next yet. Some microcaps are, of course, responding well, but there are some gems in this crypto space that are going to completely explode. And in this video, I want to give 5 microcap tokens that I think are going to perform really well in this market. So welcome to the Fomo Factory. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, check out the Alpha Factory down below for exclusive content and early calls. You already know about it. If you're not there, be there. Exclusive videos, everything that you want and more, maybe way more. It's a good thing over there. Now, the microcaps are, of course, gonna explode at some point. Really quickly, the money flow is just what it is. We have Bitcoin breaking out of this range right here, breaking the all-time high. We see that for the real high cap altcoins are now also breaking out of this range on the way to make new all-time highs. The, kind of mid-cap altcoins, the others chart, finally broke out right now as well, catching a bit. And at a certain point, people feel like, wow, I have profit. I don't know how much more profit I can get with these high caps. Let me gamble. And the gambling is where, of course, the micro caps happen. So therefore, I want to give 5 tokens that I think are going to perform well in this market. Now, big disclaimer, micro caps are by definition high risk. So I'm calling 5 in this video. There's a good chance that at least 2 of those will die, right? So let me be very clear about that. If I was certain that they were like high potential but low risk, yeah, then it would be like too easy, of course. But hey, it's crypto. We're all taking risk, right? So I think we are all ready for that. Now, the first one that I want to mention in this list right here is Spartadex. Spartadex is a gamified crypto launchpad, and Spartadex is having some great launches. Actually, they're on Linea chain, they're on Arbitrum, and the price, whenever if before the last run up, basically it was sitting at around the same price as we are right now. It was like 9 cents, 8-9 cents. We're now there again. But what happened in the meantime, from that 9 cents, it blasted all the way to 120. Now they just had a token burn, which made sure that the fully diluted and the normal market cap are now the same. So no more inflation for this token as well. And I honestly think that Spartadex could be a big gem. And again, for every coin, I'm not going to mention all the risks to it. It's all under $10 million market cap, basically. It's higher risk than you can think of. Like, that's the case if you want to get these high rewards. But Spartadex has a great launchpad. The game is actually pretty fun to play. And I think there is a lot in the pipeline for this project. And overall, I do think actually that launchpads are going to be big winners. I've been vocal about that for a long time, and there are always critics until, the counter arguments are proven, right? Now, if you, for example, look what ChainGPT did, they released a project called Shieldium, and Shieldium did fantastic as well. It did up to a 20x, right? We're now seeing projects doing pretty well. We have 24x, 5x, 6, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2. But this one here is standing out, 22, 2. But you have to realize this, for example, just 2x, of course, but there was 100% token unlock, right? So this was the easiest 2x you could have made on your money. Otherwise, you would have just refunded it. That's so cool about these launchpads. And these launchpads now also realize, like, hey, guys, there eventually will be more demand for tokens with low FDV. And that's what it's going to shift towards to. And that's what's going to, make these launchpads super popular again. Like I said, Spartadex is, in my opinion, a real gem. They have a really good team. Their launchpad just works a little different than other launchpads. So they are very original. Market cap super low. They have decent trading volume, right? And the price is just sitting at a level that I think, like, yeah, we can ignore this, but maybe we shouldn't. So this is definitely one that I would keep my eyes on. If you want to buy it, you can get it on Maxi, Bybit, or on their own DEX, because it's Spartadex. Now, the next one, getting it from a cheat sheet right there, is a single game. Gaming will be big for a lot of reasons, but another reason that I just added to my own list is that everything is blowing up after each other. We had meme coins, we now have AI, we had Bitcoin, and gaming will be that as well. Now, if you want to go super high risk on that, then you want to look at individual games that are super low cap, but that have proven also that they can pump to not take too much risk. And one in specific could be Domi Online. This is one of my lower cap holdings that I feel like this could do really well. Currently, it's a market cap of $8 million. If you ask me what's microcap, basically under 20 million is super microcap, but you can actually say up to 50, but I would say under 20, maybe even 10 million is microcap. $8 million market cap for Domi Online. What I like so much about Domi Online is that they are also on Avalanche, Beam, Ethereum, and BNB, mostly on Avalanche. And the AVAX chain is just going to be really good. AVAX going to have an upgrade which make their gas fees reduce by around 80%. And it is already quite cheap. Doesn't have to necessarily impact the price. I mean, look what happened to the merge on Ethereum. It didn't do shit price-wise. That doesn't matter. That doesn't have to have a price impact. The cycle will have the price impact, but the actual change in the product is, of course, good for the people who use it. And if you are having a good product built on those chains, then there's automatically a higher success rate, in my opinion. Now, Domi Online had a huge hype earlier this year. If you go back to where we were in beginning 2024, it was, let me do market cap, by the way. That's maybe a little more realistic to show you, actually. Let's go back right there. Here we go. So, yeah, okay, fuck. It doesn't show. Let me do price again. Whatever, man. But Domi Online was sitting at such low levels right here. It was sitting at 0.003, and it exploded all the way up to even more than 7 cents. So it did like a 40x, give or take, from that point. It's now sitting at 2 cents. I think that this has a lot of room to grow. It's kind of a RuneScape kind of vibe. Crypto doesn't have to all be AAA. Matter of fact, I think that the more simple and addictive things are more accessible. Therefore, I think that Domi Online is definitely a winner, and it already showed strength earlier this market, right? And it was this market. So it is very comparable to if you want to get an expectation. The game is actually like, I haven't played it, but it looks super addictive. I'm not a gamer. I don't give a crap about that. All I know is that gaming will be big, and there will be a lot of people. There are a lot of people that are playing this. It has a core fan base. It has a hype. It really checks all the boxes for me, and it is super low cap, right? So if you feel like I want to gamble on a single crypto game, you can definitely do that. You can get it on the Trader Joe DEX, Gates, Uniswap, BeamSwap, PancakeSwap, wherever you want to get it, you can get it right there. So definitely do check Domi Online out. Now, the next one, super biased on that, but come on, is Web3 Whales. Web3 Whales is my project, and not to shill it to you, I just want to let you know that it exists. Most people know it by now already. What we do, we invest in crypto launchpads, and we participate with big money in IDOs. IDO season is going to be huge. If IDO season is going to be huge, Web3 Whales is going to blow up. I can tell that, right? I cannot give price predictions as the founder. I don't think it's legal, but I do know that we are like directly correlated to IDO season. Now, the thing is, we went back from 8-9 cents to 1 cent, right? So we had a hard decline. One, because we are low cap, and two, because IDOs and everything around IDOs went down very hard. Same goes for coins like CDFI, Engine Starter, etc. They all went down slightly harder in a downwards market, but they also go up harder in an upwards market. And at the moment of recording, Bitcoin is sitting over 100K. Altcoins on the Bitcoin pair look like they're going to explode next year. So an alt season, yeah, check box, right? Then we have IDO season, and that's where Web3 Whales comes in. So all you have to do is get the Web3 Whales token. You can get it on PancakeSwap. Just stake the token on the DApp. We have the DApp here on CoinGecko. And then you automatically just get instant USDT by the payouts from the money that we make by participating in these IDOs. So this is also making it very easy for people, for example, that live in the United States, or, you know, where you don't have access to projects like CDFI, or if you do not feel like, damn, I need to go on CDFI, register, participate, do an engine starter, right? Sell on time, like too much maybe. Then you can just buy our token and we do it for you, basically. Currently, $2 million market cap. Again, I cannot talk about this. But as an investor, I have never been so bullish on a project. And that's, of course, also because I have all the insights. I know exactly what we are building, what we can expect, how much money we already invested, which is coming back to us, and what price impact that would have. I'm not going to make that calculation on screen. But you can actually, if you go to our documentation, you can find all the projects that we invested in, the nodes, the NFTs, the coins, and you can calculate right here, like, hey, how much money is still coming into the project, and then you can potentially calculate like, okay, that's so much money on a coin with this market cap and this price that could have that price impact. So yes. Web3 Whales, my baby, man. This is going to do fantastic in this bull market. I'm pretty positive about that. Next one is also a single game. And it's not that I want to be biased on crypto gaming for this video specifically, but I was just literally thinking, like, if I have to give 5 tokens with as low risk possible but high reward possible, then crypto gaming is the thing that does stand out. Like I said, the money is yet to flow there, right? For example, I can give you MeAI. We talked about that earlier. MeAI, not MeAI, AI Fun. I gave you that earlier, but this is what you see right now. The hype is really there. It was microcap and it completely blew up. But yeah, then what people do, the hype cools off a little bit, people take the profits, and then it goes down with 60%, right? So with this, I feel like still good, maybe if you get a good entry, but you are already buying something that had/has hype. You want to buy something that will have hype. And that's gaming for me. And in that case, if I look at market cap compared to quality, Metados is one of the projects that stands out to me. Super high risk as well. I do think that this is the highest risk project that there is for now. But I do think that Metados, if you just look at their website, look at how the game is looking, look at everything, how it's polished, man. And then you look at what the token is actually worth, then I feel like, okay, this could seriously do well if, capital letters, if they deliver and perform, right? So that's the thing. Token called second. And what you always want to do is look at the vesting, because this is a slightly newer token, right? So they still have quite some unlocks to go, and we are in the middle of it, right? So you are, buying something while the seed investors might be dumping or the private might be dumping. Then again, this token is below their price, so maybe they are holding off from it. KOL just stopped. There's advisory, marketing tournaments, etc. But I feel like for the rest of this bull market, man, might not be that bad, actually. If you scroll all the way down to 2025, until when I think that the bull market is going to last, then you can see that there will be 5 billion of these tokens in circulation. There are currently 2.5, so that would mean 2x the supply within now and a year. And then you have to wonder, like, is it doable for such a project to at least 2x in price to compensate for that? Yeah, with this market cap, only one small whale can do that. So, yeah, I don't know. Big risk, but definitely worth it for me. Then I want to I want to give 6 actually. And 2 of those need to be honorable mentions because you can still be early on those. And one of those is VentureMind. I want to search it up right here. VentureMind. Here we go. There is currently a sale going on Seedify. By the time you watch the video, there isn't anymore. I talked about this earlier. You may have gotten it already. If you haven't, no worries. And that's why I want to bring it up in this video, because VentureMind has 100% TGE unlock for the investors on Seedify. So it's not that if you buy it on the open market that you're, being dumped on by the public sale, right? Most of the people in the public sale, by the minute it comes out, they dump. That's what they do, right? So I would say with these kind of projects, if you miss the sale, wait for it to TGE, an hour, 2 hours, then look what the price is looking like. Then you can get a fair price. So like I said, I discussed this earlier. I do think that this is pretty cool. It delivers AI tools, blockchain integration, and robotics to empower individuals and businesses. So it's just a toolkit, a kit of AI tools basically. And it has the hype really a lot right now. And I know that AI is mainly driven by speculation because most AI projects, they don't even deliver yet. It's mostly waiting for them. But hey, if that's what drives the price up, fuck that. I mean, what drives meme coins up, right? That's the only thing that drives meme coins up. And that also goes up. So why not add the same to AI? And I think that VentureMind is something that could do really well. Now, the other one that I do want to mention, and I don't know if it's on this page right here, is, OneHub. OneHub AI, that's still coming on Seedify. So if you are in Seedify, you can get this one early as well. And OneUp AI is, in my opinion, really interesting as well for basically the same reason as VentureMind, because this is also a coin that releases below a $1 million fully diluted valuation with 100% unlocked TGE. So these things, like, they are looking like we have an AI agent hype, and all of a sudden this exists, right? So it looks like, okay, bam, we see the hype, we built this. So you should always wonder, like, okay, how good could the project be now, at this point at least? Because it just kind of started out. Then again, it doesn't matter because it's all about the speculation that people put into it, right? And it's not like this. This is actually a pretty genius project, because what they do is this. There's one subscription for multiple AIs. So there are multiple AI projects, like Web2 projects, like ChatGPT, etc., all integrated within this app. So this is fast to build, actually. And that's actually pretty cool. It makes AI very accessible. And there's just one token that rules over this, and that's the OneHub AI token. And if you see what the token is for, it's for the subscription discount, right? And again, AI is popular. It is it's used a lot. And if people have a good project that offers all those tools in one for a nice price in their own token, that could be a very powerful piece of demand for people. You can get access to premium content, platform payments, earn revenue through staking and farming, so it's also a stakeable token, and actively shape the project with your governance vote. So you have a right in saying what is going to happen. It will be available on the DEX in Q4, right? So this month, between now and 3 weeks, it's on probably Radium because it's on Solana. Now, AI tools on Solana, low cap, Bitcoin above 100K. I don't know, man, checks the boxes for me. So this is definitely one that I would keep my eyes on. You can participate in the sale on Seedify. Then you have the guaranteed lowest price. If you buy it on the open market, same as Venture, maybe wait for it to list, let people dump if they want to dump, and then get your hands on it. So this is definitely one that I would look out for. Now, again, I don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. All these coins are high risk, right? Every single one of them. Even my own project, purely because of the fact that it is low cap. And if something is low cap, it is automatically high risk, because there are whales maybe that can dump it down hard. But if there is demand for such a project, then it just takes a couple of whales to push up the price really hard, or a lot of smaller people. So the time for the low caps will come, no doubt. And I think it's really important to position yourself accordingly to that. So I hope this video was useful. If you want to hear me talk about these lower caps earlier, and you already want to get it, or see what I have in my portfolio, or see exclusive videos, join private sales, follow the influencers like Alex Becker, etc. See what they're buying. Check the Alpha Factory down below. Big ass group by now, a lot of people in there. It's a real good place, the exclusive Discord. So be there. There's still a discount going on if you insert the code FOMO Friday until December 17. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.